It's another song from that free EP, which I think there are still some of them left there over on the table. This is called Miriam on the Train. When I was a kid, I was 19 years old, and I took a semester over in Ireland. And mostly I just cut classes. I was at St. Patrick's College in Maynooth, which is the National Seminary, although I was a lay student, which is really what they call them, which is just like, you know, unfortunate. And it's the National Seminary, and it has high stone walls with glass embedded in the top of the walls. This is a true fact. Let's just say that sex is powerful. At any rate, so mostly I was just cutting classes and going into Dublin and playing on the streets, busking on the streets in Grafton Street. And I was taking a bus home one night. I was 19 or 20 years old, 1989, in a time we call the 20th century. And there was a young lady in a hijab sitting in the seat, you know, about 6 seats away from me. And there was this total, full-on skinhead townie type dude from Dublin, and he was like hammered, and he was leaning into her ear, and just every line in his face was just contorted and etched in hate, and she was crying, and I'm, as you may have guessed, a lover and not a fighter, but I was like, oh, God damn it, like I'm the only, oh crap, it's gonna have to be me. You know? So I said to him, like, buddy, can you just leave her alone? And he like wheeled around and looked at me with, like, you know, these eyes, fuck. And he got up and staggered towards me, and again, like, I'm a lover, not a fighter, he staggered towards me because he was shit-faced hammered. Like, this would have been fine if it had gone south, because he was hammered. People that drunk generally aren't that dangerous, but I didn't know that. I'm really frightened. And he leans down and he says to me, when we get off this bus, I'm fucking killing you. You know? And then he staggers up because it's a double-decker bus, you know, and I'm like, oh, good. Oh, fantastic, you know. And then this hippie dude in a green army jacket comes up from the back of the bus. He's like, right, this is all going to be fine. We're going to band together. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. When are you getting off, miss? When are you? And you and Maynooth? Okay, it's fine. He's not going to come down. But if he comes down, we're all getting off together. It's going to be fine. You know, it's just like beautiful and you know, he was probably asleep up there. But I was 19. I guess I say all of that to say that nothing that is happening is new, and that people need us. Oh yeah, they have since, I did the exact wrong thing. They've actually published what you're supposed to do in that circumstance. Go over to the person being harassed and sit down and just start pleasantly talking to them as though nothing the fuck is happening. And that is, it's like magic. It's much more likely to diffuse the situation. You just pretend nothing is, isn't it a lovely day here? And isn't this bus just running so smoothly? So this is called Miriam on the Train. It takes place in Miriam's head.